Meeting order, if you'll join me in a pledge of allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Behina. Here. Young. Dilling.
Here.
Neighbors. Here. Boone.
Here.
Doyle.
Here.
Adrianson.
Here. Okay, so no public comment? All right, first item on the agenda is a consent agenda consisting of the November 4th, 2025 Village Board meeting minutes, November 4th, 2025 Village Board executive session meeting minutes, not for release, approval of November 18th, 2025 bills list, and along with this, it also consists of November 4th, the Village Board meeting, for the bills list, which has been amended to include payouts to PT Farrell for the Park Street and Eastern Avenue projects. So those are the two amendments that were added. So if everyone's okay with the consent agenda, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve. If not, we can discuss it further.
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Behina. Yes. Dilling.
Yeah.
Neighbors. Yes. Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yeah. Okay, motion carries. First item on our new business is resolution approving a final plat of subdivision for the Butternut Ridge South subdivision. Skyline Real Estate Development is proposing to subdivide a 20-acre parcel into 41 lots immediately south of Butternut Ridge subdivision. So the Planning and Zoning Commission, along with the Village Board, we already approved this, the rezoning and everything in the preliminary plat. The final plat approval is being requested as it's coming to the final stages. So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve an ordinance approving the final plat of subdivision for the Butternut Ridge South subdivision, subject to final engineering. Motion. Second. Roll call.
Dilling.
Yes.
Neighbors. Yes. Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Behina. Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution approving an agreement for design, bidding related, and if authorized services for wastewater treatment plant phase 1 expansion between Strand Associates and the Village of Manhattan. So I know Strand is here. There's 3 different numbers that I was just going to read off. So this motion would be to approve a resolution for an agreement for design services totaling $87,000, and then possibly in the future it would go bid related services to totaling $35,000. And then, if authorized services in the amount of $75,000 for the wastewater treatment plant phase 1 expansion. So, Dan Small is here from Strand. If you want to go over that a little bit with
All right. Good evening. Thanks for having me tonight. Real quick, so we gave a presentation or some updates in September with just project updates, and this is a project that's been designed, ready to go since 2020. But with that, there's been some changes in equipment, materials, since then that we need to update. The front end, to meet the loan requirements, some updates needed there. Updating the opinion of probable construction cost, the loan application itself to IEPA, and addressing any of their comments. All of that is part of that $87,000. In addition, a code review. So and that's the one thing, the code review, building code, electrical code, everything else has been, the village uses new standards than what was designed at the time. Hopefully no changes, but that's part of, we want to go through that design. We'll have a memo to you summarizing what, if any, changes there are. Hopefully the goal is nothing, but if there is something from the code review, that's what that $75,000 is for. The bidding related services, $35,000. That's usually it's much less than that, but that's with the loan application, that's assisting all the way through to get to your executed loan agreement. So everything is hourly. Our goal is to use as little of those, that 87 and the 35 as possible, and ideally, none of that 75,000 is required. But we'll have a checkpoint with you all, and have a memo summarizing everything, and we'll go from there as far as working with your building code officials and direction moving forward from that point.
So, and all the money's already been spent on designing the plant, so this is kind of just a refresh so that we can keep the loan application updated. And then once this is ready, how long do you think until we can apply for the loan officially?
Yep, so as part of this, the design updates and the loan application, that'll all be happening in late spring. So we'll be positioned, ready to advertise and bid come July, August. So the loan, IEPA loan, their fiscal year starts July 1st. So that's the very earliest that you could advertise. So that's, we'll have everything ready to go come July, August of next year ready to advertise and proceed. So we'll be working with staff and Justin with the loan application, the financing, all that kind of stuff is part of that $87,000 to get that into IEPA and get the loan approval itself.
Any questions? No? Thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
So just entertain a motion to approve a resolution for an agreement for design services totaling $87,000, bidding related services totaling $35,000, and if authorized, services in the amount of $75,000 for the wastewater treatment plant Phase 1 expansion between Stratton Associates and the Village of Manhattan.
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Neighbors. Yes. Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yeah.
Bahina. Yes. Dillon.
Yeah.
Okay, motion carries. Next item is authorization to purchase Easy Spot Heavy Duty Pole Setter. So Easy Spot is a double pole setter, a quick attachment tool that's designed for the Bobcat skid steer that Public Works currently has. This new attachment will be greatly assisting Public Works crews when they go and install new streetlight poles. So right now, most of the subdivisions, streetlight poles owned and maintained by the village are 25-foot cement poles. So they have a difficult time trying to use 3 different pieces of equipment to place this pole. So this would be one attachment that can maneuver the pole and set it more efficiently. I don't know if you want to add anything else to that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much right on, Mayor. This thing will pick it up and oscillates it, so it turns it and puts it straight in the hole, holds it there while we backfill it, and you're done. Right now, we have to use the bucket truck, 2 loaders, and 2 guys trying to swing it back and forth, and it makes it a lot safer buying this. If we would go out, in the past, we would go out and have it done, it was $4,000 each time just to get it done. As you can see, if we use it twice, 3 times this year alone, it'll pay for itself.
The cost is $10,039.07. So.
So this poll will take place of like the manpower that physically are doing it, the machine will do it instead of the people?
Correct. It makes it a lot safer.
So if everyone's okay with that, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve authorizing the purchase of Easy Spot Heavy Duty Pole Setter from Easy Spot UR in the amount of $10,039.07.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Bahina.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution of the Village of Manhattan declaring certain property as surplus and authorizing its sale. This has to do with some police vehicles that we have. With the recent purchase of new police vehicles and consideration of the high mileage increasing repair costs associated with several older units, staff recommends a sale, auction, or disposal of the following police vehicles. It's a 2015 Ford Explorer, 2016 Chevrolet Tahoe, and a 2019 Chevy Tahoe. So just auction them off, right, Chief?
Yes.
Question, any of the equipment that's in there, will that be transferred to another vehicle, or are we going to update that? I remember we were talking about the computers in the cars and whatnot, lights, what are we doing?
So all the equipment that is still 2025-ish, we've kept. We kept the computer, the dash camera, the radios, obviously, the radar, the stuff that is reusable we have here to be used in our next car.
So we're going to reuse some of the equipment?
Correct.
Good. Okay.
So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve a resolution of the Village of Manhattan declaring certain property as surplus and authorizing its sale.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Doyle.
Yes.
Bahina.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Last item on the agenda is a resolution appointing the village administrator and authorizing an employment agreement between the village administrator and the Village of Manhattan. So Rosemaria Di Benedetto is who I would like to appoint. And Rosemaria brings more than 30 years' experience working with municipal governments, public agencies, and community organizations throughout the Chicago metropolitan area. She has extensive leadership experience in municipal management, public administration, intergovernmental relations, and strategic communications. Over the course of her career, she has served as advisor to many different mayors, municipal boards, and state agencies in governance and policy, development and community engagement. So she also holds a master's degree in public administration. So any questions on that? If not, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve Rosemaria Di Benedetto as village administrator and authorizing an employment agreement between the village and the village administrator and the Village of Manhattan.
Motion?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Bahina,
Yes.
Dilling,
Yes.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Boone,
Yes.
Doyle,
Okay, motion carries. That's it for a regular meeting, and there is no executive session. I just kind of wanted to thank the village board, the community, and the state officials we've been in contact with over the concerns of the intersection at Route 52 and East North Street. So we'd like to also thank IDOT for their swift action after hearing our voices, that they made it, added some safety measures to that intersection, and we'll continue to meet with them to see what else could be done. There's some more, you'll see a lot of safety studies seem to be going on. We're doing our own for the crosswalks. I think we're going to be doing one as a grant process. IDOT is doing one as well. So hopefully good things will come out of that. And that's all I really have. I just thought it was good. So Jennifer?
I just want to say thank you to John for getting the light put in our subdivision. It's very helpful. It's by the park and keeps the kids safer. The stoplight seems like it's working. I do see a few kind of roll-throughs, but hopefully everyone get the hint. I mean, we're getting people pulled over and everything, so hopefully they'll start stopping for the whole 5 seconds that they're supposed to. That's about it.
Thanks. And Justin is not here. He's on a work-related trip, so he couldn't make it. Justin Young. So Bob Dilling?
Yeah, the intersection is, it seems like it's working, and the police are there with the people that are accidentally running the stop signs. The one thing I'd like to add, though, we had a company that was here last meeting, and they were talking about illuminating the crosswalks. And I'd like the mayor and the rest of the board for us to look into that group, because that intersection is very, very dark. There's one light that's off by the clock by Times Square, but at night, it's pretty dark. You see headlights, but you don't see what's on the shoulders. It's very hard to see, and getting kids to wear light clothes or some type of lights on their bikes or whatever. I'd like to look into that just as a safety measure, but thanks for all those that pitched in and got the state out here. That was remarkable, because I made a remark trying to get the state out here was like an act of God, and you did it, so thank you. That's all I got.
Thanks. Lucinda?
I'd like to echo what Bob said, because I was thinking the same thing with the lights, the illumination after the gentleman, but also just living here. And whether it's during the summertime or during the winter, it's really like an isolated area at times in the evening. I also just wanted to congratulate our village administrator. I'm happy that Mayor Mike found someone for the village to prosper with. So, thank you.
Thanks. Clint?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, thanks to everyone for the quick response, regarding this intersection over there, with IDOT and Representative DeLuca, and I know Mayor and Chief, had an instrumental role in that, and the community response. We had a lot of feedback last week, and I think I was able to help get things done a little bit more quickly. So thank you to everyone for, we're all working together as a team for that. Lincoln Way West had a good hard fought this past weekend. I was really hoping they would make it on to the next round. I know Providence plays again this Saturday. I'm told maybe the Christmas on State Cups might be coming in at the end of the week, so that's quickly approaching. So that should be a fun time here in a few weeks. And then, I guess Thanksgiving's already next week. So happy Thanksgiving in advance to everyone here.
Thanks. Tommy?
The three-way stop sign, like it, on that, maybe I might have run the stop sign, maybe I didn't. I'll never admit to it. But that's 30 years of driving there every day. The only problem I see with it, coming out my street, come up the corner, stop. They're blocking, I can't pull out, because the cars are all going back up, damn near to the railroad tracks on that. I don't know if we could put a sign there, do not block intersection on that.
Well, that's one of the things to look at, because there is so many signs there too. Even the detour sign seems to be blocking some of the views, so.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
I've seen people run it, but have it, But wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, and hope it's a good one.
Thank you. Rebecca?
I wanted to let everyone know that November 27th and 28th, the village is closed in observance for Thanksgiving. Also, registration is open for the snowman stroll, the Light Up Manhattan contest, and the Parade of Lights. And December 6th is Christmas on State.
Thanks, it's going to be nice and warm and no snow. Mark?
Yeah, I just wanted to update the board on the round barn annexation. We have all the documents complete for the rezoning and the annexation, so we're going to be bringing that to the next board meeting on the 2nd. So we'll get the round barn annexed at that point in time. And then I have my building report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
I have people ask me, you got a date set for when they might finish the round barn?
They want to start the interior construction this winter, and then hopefully have that complete sometime in the spring.
Yeah.
But I don't have the specific dates in front of me right now.
I don't know. I thought maybe you might give me an idea. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's been over by Bruns Road in 52. They did the improvements there. It looks pretty nice. They even did the curb all the way on the side by Kid Country and everything, so it's much wider and a much nicer a road now, so they got to stripe it still, I think. And then next year they'll do next year, because it'll be spring, the turn lane on 52. All right. John?
Just a couple of quick things. The 52 water main project is ongoing right now. They started it. They've already bored underneath the road, so now they're just laying down the main pipe going down 52 up to Smith Road. They should hopefully be done with that by next week. The Park Road water main project is complete. We're just chlorinating right now, so that one will be done by the end of this week. And the Well 6 water main lining project is also done, so they're just doing the final touches on that. They should be out of here by Thursday on that project as well.
And the gas company's finishing on?
So, yes, the gas company, they're all done. They're going to come out tomorrow, and they're going to change over the services for the people, and then they're going to drain out the other line, and then PT Farrell will start back on Eastern Avenue.
Thank you. Carrie, you want to add anything? No?
And just if anybody has any questions for me. Thank you.
Thanks. Justin?
Just wanted to let everybody on the board know, the auditors have been here the last 2 days. They'll be back out here on Thursday, and then should be wrapping up. So everything's gone smooth so far.
Thanks. Chief?
I have nothing. You have my monthly report if you have any questions. And obviously, the three-way stop, we're keeping an eye on it, and, you can't change something overnight that's been like that for 50 years, so probably longer than that, but we'll give people time to figure out what that stop sign means, and after that, we'll invite them to court with us.
All right. Thanks. You have anything? All right, so nothing else, anyone? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.